Well, the IPL is at its best when you have last ball finishes and moments for both teams towards the end of a T20 game. And we've seen plenty of moments in that between Rajasthan Royals and Delhi Daredevils. In the end, Delhi, heartbreak for them yet again. And Rajasthan, it'll be good for them to get a close game out of the way on the right side early on. Victory for the Rajasthan Royals of the last ball, finally by 3 wickets against the Daredevils. I've got Ajit Agarkar to look back. That was an exciting game. But were Rajasthan the better team over 40 overs, or just one of those things that happened towards the end of a close T20 game?
You'd have to say they were the better team considering they won. Through that's the problem with Delhi Daredevils at the moment. They just don't know how to win. They had enough opportunities in that innings. That again we're seeing some crucial misses from some good fielders. UV missing that run out, a catch by Tiwari, who's an excellent fielder. And those things cost you the game. Yesterday we saw Chris Gale being dropped, which cost Kolkata the game. And at this standard, you want to minimize those mistakes. You can't have that every game. There are going to be catches dropped or missed fields, but eventually it ends up hurting your team. And today it hurt them big time. Of course, there were a couple of really good knocks played towards the end of their innings, and their leg spinners who bowled so beautifully, both of them getting 6 wickets between them, kept pulling them back. But apart from that, Delhi doesn't have much in the bowling, so they have got to take every chance that comes their way.
How big a blow is this being at the bottom of the table so early for a team like Delhi, who's had the history in the IPL Jasmine Grid and who's rebuilt? The impact of a defeat like this psychologically for them?
It won't be nice because they lost the first game against Chennai by 1 run, chasing a modest total of 150, and this one, I thought they were 10 runs short from where they could have been. At one stage they looked in a really good position, but 185 is still a big total to chase, especially when your spinners bowl as well as Delhi's did, and they've lost this one, so it's not going to help the confidence. It's only 2 games, you play 14 games in a season, so they've got enough time to come back, but they need their bowling to do better. You can't win all your games with 2 bowlers bowling well for you. The batting did better than they had done in the previous game, but you need other bowlers to stand up, which at the moment, they can't wait for Shami to get fit. I'm not saying everything will change if Shami plays, but they need a guy who's got a bit more quality than their attack at the moment.
2 stars in this game. Tahir unfortunately on the losing side, but not bad that we all know Deepak Hooda and what he can do so early in this tournament.
Incredible hitting. I mean, we saw a little glimpse in the first game against the Kings 11. But this was sensational under pressure. Showed quite a good temperament, which is what you want to see in all your young players. Everyone's these days got hitting ability. Everyone hits the ball out of the ground. He picked his areas, almost like a Surya Kumar Yadav coming in and trying to target the leg side a bit more. But 25 balls 54. When you get under pressure, when your team is, at that point they were way behind the required rate, and you end up winning. Makes that inning even more special. We've seen a glimpse of the hitting ability that everyone's been talking about.
Yeah, just last word, but 12 to get off the last over, and Unadkat and Angelo Matthews with the choice. Who would you have gone for?
Again, it comes to who the captain has a bit more faith in. I probably would have gone for Unadkat because Unadkat probably has a bit more pace than Matthews does, but he went for experience because Matthews is probably bowled in tougher situations than Unadkat has in his career. I would have... Look, 12 runs was not easy when 2 bowlers are batting, but they stayed calm and hit some good shots under pressure, which you've got to give it to them.
I guess that would have been your job had you still been playing for the Delhi Daredevils to bowl that last over.
Yeah, I would have given Tahir another over, his 5th one. It's tough. At 12 runs these days, batsmen fancy their chances a lot more than they used to before.
There we go. So the Delhi Daredevils unfortunately are not on the board yet. 2 very close games like Ajit Agarkar points out. Let's see how they bounce back from this one if they do. But today Rajasthan Royals having the better of them after a last ball boundary finish by Tim Southee.